So I want to update you guys on where we've been the last 2 months, which will include Pennsylvania and here, because we moved yet again. I'm going to try and make this a fairly quick video, but I want to give you guys as much details as possible. Let's go. I want to start off with the dreaded fire alarm beep. It happens to everyone. We all hate it. You got to get up there, get the fire alarm, put a new battery in, and then figure out how to get it back into the ceiling. I got to take care of that, but I've been moving and it's a whole thing. Joshua and I, as you know, have been in a few places. I personally have been in a few places over the years. And a big part of that in the beginning was because did you hear that? Did you hear that? A really big part of that was because I was living in the town of Burbank here in California. And when I started this process to become a father, after realizing I was not going to do the adoption route, I went through the foster system, as you know, and I had to move. So the reason I had to move, which I'll put that video up there, was because the foster agency I was licensed through could not approve the home I was living in. I was in a guest house, and right about, I'd say 10 to 15 feet in front of my home was the pool. And the pool was not fenced in, and it was just too much to ask the homeowner to fence their pool in. I was like, I'm not gonna do that. So I ended up moving to Sherman Oaks, which you guys know. And from there, I was there for a very long time, about 3.5 years. And that's when this whole thing started. That's when this entire journey started. And 9 kids later, I ended up with Joshua, and now he's 19 months old, which I cannot believe. And we needed to move. We needed to move because our last place was about 350 square feet, 1 bedroom. It was so tiny, and it worked in the beginning because he was so young and a baby and didn't really move. But now Joshua is moving everywhere. He is crawling, he's trying to learn to stand. He can pull himself up on the sofa and cruise across, or the door or cabinets, whatever he can get his hands on. But it just wasn't enough space. And now that I look back, I wonder, did our living space hinder his motor skills a little bit? Because because we didn't have enough space. And when we got to Pennsylvania, which I'll explain, he just started cruising everywhere and doing things I'd never seen. Now we moved, and it's been amazing here. I'm just now feeling a sense of peace and a sense of life can start. I want another baby. I'm not gonna lie. I do want another baby, but I don't know, right now is not the time. I just wanna be Joshua's dad, and I wanna start life with him. He has a brand new daycare. It's beautiful. That's also what's been going on. You know, I transitioned him into a childcare center, and he's with a lot of other kids his age, and he's learning. They do activities with him. Like, everyone there loves him. I have to pack his lunch every day, just different things. And that's a routine for me that took about 2.5 weeks for me to get used to. And there's just been so much going on, but we're here, we're unpacked, and I'm really grateful. So we moved. We moved. But I want to get into prior to the move. I want to get into what we were doing. As you know, I went home to Pennsylvania, and there I was supposed to go there to do 2 things. One was 2 weeks I was going to house sit for my mom, my aunt, my brother, and basically his in-laws. They all live in a cul-de-sac. And in that cul-de-sac, like they're right there, right? They went on this huge cruise. They went on a cruise around Europe. I think it was like Italy, Rome, Paris, and somewhere else, I don't know. So they didn't want to leave all their houses unattended for 2 weeks. But also, my mom thought it would be great, you know, she could see Joshua at his age and she could see me. More importantly, she wanted to see Joshua, which I just got to get used to it. Everyone wants to see Joshua. So, and then the following week, that third week they were home, I was gonna spend time with my family. And I was really looking forward to that because every time I go to Pennsylvania, it's like 3 days and it's really quick and you don't really get to see your family. This was prior to the move. My lease at my old place was about to expire and I thought I would be able to find a place within like 2-3 days. And I told my mom, don't worry, I'll find a place, I'll find a place, I'll find a place. And for like 2 days, she's like, no, you need to go home. You need to go home a week early and go look for a place. And so I ended up going home a week early and paying for a new flight to go home. And I'm so happy that I did because this was the longest move I ever had to do. I've been in Los Angeles for 14 and a half years. And this was the longest time it took me to find a place. It took a week and I've never had to spend that much time looking for a house. I'm so happy that I did though, because this is the perfect place with the perfect homeowners. We're all quiet. You know, like it's peaceful around here. I've got the beautiful windows and I open those up in the mornings and the evenings. There's literally parrots outside every morning. I think some people can hate them, but I love them because I love animals and nature. One time we were walking down this path. There's this beautiful bike path 1 block away and me and Joshua were walking and he got so scared because they were just flying over us and he didn't know what to expect. So he started crying, but he calmed down and he'll get used to it. And guess what? Guess what? I ended up getting COVID on the way home. So we land in Los Angeles. I've got COVID. Joshua has COVID. And in the meantime, I'm trying to find a home, an apartment here. It was complete and utter madness. I came here to tour this place and Joshua wasn't feeling good. Joshua does not cry. Joshua doesn't, he's not a bad kid. He doesn't cry. He is so good. He is so good. I'm not just saying that because he's my son. I'm saying that because he's legitimately good. We get back, we're looking for places, we're sick, we come here. I've never seen this boy in so much pain and crying than I did that day. And I'm like, these people are gonna think we're crazy. I bring this kid in here and they're gonna be like, he's too loud. Joshua was coughing. Amy was here. She had to take him outside. And then it was just bad. It was embarrassing, not because of Joshua, but because, you know, you go see a place, you wanna be on your best behavior. I don't know if embarrassing is the right word. It was anxiety provoking. I think that's better. But, you know, we got the place and I'm really happy about that. So that's it. That's it, guys. That's why there was no videos. I was hoping to get something out. I didn't even put shorts out. I barely put any photos out. It was just madness this last 2 weeks. I'm gonna be focusing on YouTube solely. I love the YouTube community. Those of you that watch and communicate and comment, y'all, like, it's amazing, it's beautiful. I don't wanna mess with Instagram anymore. I know my account's been shadow banned. I put really good, thoughtful, authentic photos with really authentic captions. And there's no reasons, and it sounds silly to say, but there's no reason I shouldn't have 10, 20, 30,000 followers. Like all the other dad accounts and gay dads who have adopted accounts on Instagram. And Instagram says they don't shadow ban, but we all know they do. I've been around 5,330 followers there for over a year. And I'm tired of pumping out content for a company that does not support their followers in the way that they should by shadow banning people and not admitting that they do. So rather than stressing out about it, goodbye Instagram. I've never liked TikTok. It's never been my thing. I don't care about it. I want to enjoy what I'm doing and enjoy the people that support me. So y'all should get a much more consistent content because I only have to focus on y'all. So that's it. Thank you so much. The next videos will be the Pennsylvania, Maryland trip. And then after that, you'll see a video about being here. And then after that, well, you'll see what you'll get. All right, please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and hit the bell icon. I get so many comments, I didn't know you put out a video. Oh my gosh, you're back on YouTube. And I always say, you have to hit the bell icon because you'll get notifications. And yeah, you'll get notifications. I do want to know this. I was thinking about doing a 24-hour live stream, literally putting my camera up in my house, probably in the upper corner, and just live streaming Joshua and I's entire day. I mean, not turning the camera off at all, just live streaming it. Would you guys want that? That's what I want to know. Would you want that? Okay? Bye. Peace out.